it's like 10 times worse than living in this city. You feel me? Because you being confined and there's nobody there but you. You feel me? So it's a lot of times like I really had to snap out my shell and like really pop out like, bitch, don't play with my name like that, don't play with me like that, beating bitches up, getting kicked out of jail. I done got kicked out, like literally kicked out of 3 different jails. It's bitches that probably just gonna watch that, you know me, that in jail with me, that could vouch everything, to the point where I was like getting real crazy with it. And that's not no cool way to go. It's like, it's very exhausting. You go to lock, you be confined. It's no commissary, like no nothing. It's like you already in jail and then they strip you even more to the bare minimum. So yeah, it's not a place to be.
Do you gotta be ready to fight in there?
Yeah, it's cutthroat. You gotta be always ready to hold your own because it's predators and preys. And if you smell like you a little bit easy to manipulate.
Even in the girl jails.
Hell yeah. If you easy to be manipulated and you look like you know, easy to take advantage of, yes they will.
Yes they will. Where are some of the jails you was at?
I was in Mercer County Correctional Facility, which is the workhouse. They kicked me out of there. They put me in Hudson County. Okay. And they put me in Camden County. Okay.
Hold up.
Yeah.
You already know what time it is. It's your boy, Big Moolah. Got your boy.
This be Baby 1-2 of the World Takes Podcast.
And tonight we got a real special episode for y'all. Episode 146. Live from the Trinidad. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what's going down. We got a real special episode for y'all. But before we get started, let's get the business out of the way. Right? This episode is brought to you in part by the Town Premium Alcoholic Cocktail. You can tap in, you can follow, you can support them at ___ the town. That's 3 underscores in the town. Newest sponsor of the Trenton Thunder baseball team. Biggest sponsor of the World Takes Podcast.
That's cool.
Let's go.
Also brought to you in part by the NJ Weed, man.
Mm-hmm.
When y'all looking for a good vibe, y'all in the northeast region, y'all come down to Trenton, New Jersey, 322 East State Street. You want to find a vibe at the NJ Weed, man. Joint and restaurant. You know, you can get some good bud, good edibles, get some good food. You can listen to good music, kick back out in the back. Sometimes they have events going on. Oh man, it's just a great vibe down at 322 East State Street, Trenton, New Jersey.
Overall.
Or you ever in Miami, y'all go to 2010 Northwest Miami Court in the Wynwood section of Miami, Florida. Or you're gonna find a vibe, y'all, at the Joint of Miami, of course.
Woo.
Every Thursday they got our boy DJ Alamo, friend of the show down there. They got live shows. Sometimes, like you gonna hear the next star gonna come out the Joint of Miami. Trust me. Every time they had that live mic, the open mic rather, vibes.
Biz vibes, man. This episode not even last, cause this is the second to last. Second to last, but certainly not least, man. It's our guy, Harrington and Co. Bentley Tweezy. You can follow him and you can support him on Instagram at Harrington and Co. _ on Instagram for all your premium fashion needs, including customs. He do all that. The Harrington and Co. company hat. Going crazy right now. All throughout the streets is going crazy.
You seen the Harrington and Co. hat?
No.
You ain't see the Harrington now. She's short.
But it sound dope. It sound dope, definitely.
Yeah. Straight out the town.
Hey yo, Harrington & Co. _
Yeah. Also, if y'all looking for good quality videos, y'all looking for logos, y'all looking for some branding, some merchandising, y'all holla at our boy SM Media, SM _ media.
How many underscores is that?
3.
3 underscores.
Big 3. Like AI, look. Big 3 like Ice Cube, you heard me?
Yeah.
Big 3 like we started our own league, you heard me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. So y'all holla at SM _ media on IG. Y'all can get y'all logos. Y'all can get y'all shit right. Whether you're a rapper, whether you're an up and coming podcaster, you do hair, you sell clothes. He can help you get on your way, man. Holla at our boy.
Now, B, I want to talk to you about one last thing before we get the show started.
Let's talk about it.
My boy Bi-Coastal Pat.
Okay.
What, he got a fashion show
Yes, he
going
does.
on? You know the date for it?
Mm-mm.
You don't know the date for it, but it's later on this month, right?
It's coming soon, very soon.
It's coming soon. Tickets is going to be available soon.
Yeah.
Should they stay tuned here?
They better.
For the most up-to-date ticket information, should they stay here?
They better.
I'm just, hey, I thought I'd ask, man. Bi-Coastal Pat fashion show, fall time. You heard me?
Yeah. Oh, let's also talk about, speaking of packs, we got that merch pack going on.
Merch pack.
We got the merch pack. As
Merch
y'all
pack.
know, we had a platform
Merch
for the
pack.
town. We put in the town. We creating a platform for the town. Our goal is to be the new Channel 12. Obviously, we don't have the back end as these big networks, but you know we got some merch out that help ask people to donate for us. That's all. At the end of the day, we want people to donate without and leave with something. So we have shirts.
Bring something on to your family.
Yeah, we got shirts. Reach out to us, DM us. You know, hit us up if y'all want to support our platform.
We got the pins.
We got the pins.
The pins is available now. World Takes Pins is
Yeah.
available now.
Mm-hmm.
They available everywhere.
I got one on.
Listen,
I definitely got one
the
on.
baddies is wearing them. You heard me?
Yeah.
So it's just like get in the DMs, get you one. Don't get left behind. No child left behind, right?
Don't be like, you don't want to be that child.
We carrying it like the 90s. We carrying it like the late 90s. No child left behind when it comes to the World Takes merch, man. Come grab it up.
Mm-hmm.
But we in here and we got a beautiful guest.
Hey everybody.
Without any further ado, I want y'all to put your hands together. We got the beautiful, we got the lovely, we got Capri in the building. Capri, go ahead, introduce yourself, tell the people who you are, where you from, and where they can follow you at.
My name is Capri. I'm from Trenton, New Jersey, just like they are. My name on Instagram is always ALWAYZ, bossed up 2 on Instagram with the number 2. So you can follow me there. It's the same thing on TikTok. It's the same thing on Facebook, minus the 2. But yeah, that's me.
You want to give a little background where you from? What do you do?
Yeah, I'm from Trenton, like I said. I braid hair. I'm just a hustler, for real. It's just like, to sum it up. So anything you could think of, I do.
Okay, we like that.
Yeah.
We like that. Make some noise for that.
So what's up, fellas? You guys invited me on your podcast.
Yeah, of course.
So let's get into it. What's going on?
We got a saying around here. We like to get straight to the shit.
No, I do want to talk about like the idea of having a child in the
Get into
system.
that. Get into that before we move on.
Oh my God, it's so traumatizing. I swear, like sometimes I be trying to like block it out of my mindset, But to like give you like a sum up, it was the crazy experience in life. I don't know why I don't have like a regular life where I experience like regular shit. I always experience like some it's not real type of shit. I'm like always extreme with it, and it's like when I had went in there and I was telling them like, you know, I was having contractions. I was actually at Mercer County Correctional Facility. The workhouse is what we know it as in Trenton. So I was, you know, telling them that I was having like experiencing some contractions and things, and the lady didn't believe me. She kind of like locked me in the cell and just like forgot about me. And I was like really big pregnant. I was in there. I had caught another charge because I was running like I was the type that when it was time, I didn't give a fuck what was happening. If I gotta run, I'm running because I was chasing mad things. I was chasing money. I was chasing an addiction, and you know it was making me move real fast. Yeah. So I ended up getting jammed up in a situation which put me in the workhouse for like 3 days, 2 days or something like that. But me going there, I ended up going into labor, and they left me, and I was like screaming to the top of my lungs, and I was like telling them like I'm going to die, and I was passing out, and then I could hear the guys in medical saying, y'all gonna let that girl die, like get her some help. And it was like nobody was coming to like my rescue. I was really like going down, having contractions to the point where when third shift came on, because this was like second shift, when third shift came on, and shout out to the officer that clicked the light on and see me, and was like, I think his name was like Bryson or something like that, and he was like, because I was in and out of jail so much that they kind of knew me. That's how like of a time I was having. Yeah. So they knew me when he flicked the light on. He like, Bella was good. I'm like, no, I'm in labor. I'm about to die in here. And when they all came, it was already too late. It was to the point where my kid was like coming out. So they never had that experience happen where somebody's actually having a baby in a cell. So they running around. I'm a liability. Like everybody is panicking, and I'm like, I'm the person that have no energy because I done screamed from one shift to another, passed out. Like, you know, having a baby is the nearest thing to death. So I'm passing out and shit in there, and like when they finally came to help me, it was like time. I couldn't do nothing but like swindle off my jumper, swindle off my boxers, because in the workhouse they give you a jumper, boxers, sports bra for the girls, and like they was like, don't push, and I was like, she coming out, and I was like having her, like I caught her with my hands.
And what they just sat around and watched?
No, they was panicking. It was like a really like
they wasn't
panic.
equipped for that.
They wasn't. It was a jail. Like,
they wasn't trained for that
at all.
They didn't know what to do when somebody was having a baby in there, and that's a failure on our state. This was state corrections, or this was county corrections?
Mercer County Corrections.
This was county corrections. This is Mercer County Corrections.
Yeah.
And we want you to know y'all failed our people.
Yeah, my aunt wanted me to do a lawsuit on them, but I was so like, because after I had her down there, I came home. They wanted me out of that facility, like right then and there. You hear me? They didn't even want it to be like addressed. That's how fast the warden came down. Like as quick as I was out of there, because the workhouse takes so long, so it took forever for the paramedics to come. Right. So when they finally came and I went to the hospital, I was there for like that night. They couldn't believe it. They was like, wow, you had a baby in the workhouse. And
how's your baby doing now? Let's skip past all the bullshit.
My daughter is immaculate. If you look on my social media, you will see she is like such a time. She got her own personality, and to believe it or not, she was a kid that was born addicted to Percocets. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so it was a plot twist to that, you know.
You want to talk to us a little bit about that, the Percocet addiction?
Yeah, I actually used to work at a facility called Incline Forensic, and I was there for like 3.5 years, but I ended up getting injured, and they put me out on like pain management. I was working for the state. I was young, like 24 or something like that, 24, 25. Excuse me. And they put me on pain management after I got injured, and at this time, being though it was like years ago, Percocets was just like popping out. It was crazy. It was becoming an epidemic. So it was like everybody was getting thrown them. Like you go to the doctor and just like, oh, something this, and then throw you Percocet. But what I didn't know that in the process of them throwing me Percocet, that it was going to be something that was going to be addictive.
Right.
Like that took control over my life, took control over like my situation, took control over like everything, to the point where it was like I wasn't functioning without them, you know? So, then they just like after so much time of the doctor, you know, giving them to me, they kind of just like wrap you up and take you off. They don't give you like an alternative to wean you off. And I guess being though it was so new and like being exposed, like they didn't think it was gonna get out of hand like the way it did, so they didn't have like an alternative backup for like, or we gonna do this, put this out there for the population to be treated for pain, but it's going to be addictive, and when it's time, what do we use to wean them off? They didn't have a plan like that, so it kind of just like pushed me to the point where now I'm just like buying it from the streets.
Yeah.
So when I first started taking them, to be honest with you, like I couldn't like digest them. I would throw them up, and then you know it was like a wave in the town, so most people was starting to get used to them, fuck with them, and I just started learning like, you know, being around different people, like how to take them. They like start with half first, you know, half was working for me, and then I went to a whole one, and then I just start like, you know, as time progress, you start graduating on, you know, the dosage or whatever, and then that's how I became. So like in the process of me doing all of that, I ended up, you know, developing an addiction. So
That is peak. Like, what was like, how much perks were you taking in a day?
When I first started off, like I said, it was like a half and a whole. Then it ended up graduating to like, I used to pop like 6 perks in the morning, like
All in
jump.
one.
Yeah,
and how many
it was
per-
real.
what
Like
milligrams?
I only fuck with 10s, the bananas. Like
Bananas.
I only stuck to the script of what I knew. So which
Yeah.
was the regular banana ones, the school buses is what they used to call them. So I take probably like, I dump probably like 5, 6 in the morning, probably like 5, 6 in the afternoon, 4 for snack, a couple for dinner, you feel me? And then we still trying to have something for like later. So I had that accumulated.
What was
this
your
big
day
ass
like? What was your
habit.
day like off of, like, when you wake up, right? When you wake up, dump 6, what's your next move after that? What are you doing after that? Like, is it?
Once I dump 6, alright, so this how I used to do. When I get up, because I was still living like a regular everyday life, so I would get up, I get my kids up, get them together, you feel me, and take them to school if it was around school time.
Yeah.
And then I, you know, pop in the process, and after I drop them off, I just, you know, continue with my day, whatever consists of like what I'm doing that day. So I mix it into handling my important shit and then fucking with the stores. So like that was a big thing for me, the stores, because it was like an easy thing where I would go in there and like really trash them, like go in there and get mad shit to the point it's like, yeah, this shit a robbery, like, you know, that much type of shit. And I was fucking with so many like top tier people that got money. As soon as when I got my merch, I was getting that shit right off. So I was making like a lot of money in one day because I had a big ass habit to feed. Plus I needed something, you know, to take care of my regular shit. And when you an addict and you trying to be functional, you try to keep yourself like as normal as possible, even though you got this addiction. So you try to have your money, you try to have shit together, you feel me? You know you got already a lot of strikes against you.
Let me ask you something, cause you was, at one point, would you say you was known as a bad bitch?
I always been a bad bitch.
How
You
did
can't
you
take
balance?
that
Hear
from
me out. Hear me out. How did you balance being a bad bitch with the addiction and with everything else that was going on? How did you balance that with being a bad bitch?
Okay, me being a bad bitch, a boss bitch, like that bitch is just a part of my character. You know, it's a part of who I am. It's how I was bred. So it's in me, not on me.
Right.
So no matter what I had going on at that time, no matter what it was, I still kept my image. You feel me? I'm that bitch. I was fucking with top tier like weight niggas that was getting that shit. Like, you feel me? Like, bitch coming to buy all my merch and everything. So I was still like moving with the movement, you know? So I don't feel like that discredit me from anything of like my character, it just kind of like made me lack in my game. You feel me? Like, damn, Bree, this ain't even you.
That ain't true.
It ain't
That
even
ain't
you.
true, Bree.
But I'm gonna tell you one
But
thing.
you still got it though. I'm gonna be honest. You
Yeah, I never lost it, and I think that, you know, because I'm a firm believer in God, right?
Mhm.
God put you through a lot of trials and tribulations so that you could be prepared for the next phase in your life. I didn't know after I came home that my mom was gonna die from an overdose. I needed to experience that, you know.
My condolences. Our
Thank you.
condolences.
Yeah. So it helped me like understand, you feel me? Because I think more so that if I didn't go through what I went through and overcame what I overcame, I probably would have been upset with my mom. Like, damn, like you went that way out, or like, you know, this and that happened, or why this and why that. And I understand that addiction is so powerful to the point where you gotta be like stronger than it. You gotta like pray about it. You gotta be serious about it. You gotta want it, you know? You gotta really be on your shit when it comes to like change, because prison, when I went to prison, that's the kind of thing that like really put me in a focused environment to the point where it's like, yeah, you want to be a full-time addict or full-time mom. And if you be a full-time addict, this is where it's going to lead you. And I'm like, I'm too bossed up for this shit to be in here.
I want you to slow down. I want you to talk to him a little bit about prison again. Beeb, I'm sorry. I know you got something. Bring yours in next. Yours is in next.
Yeah,
I want to go back.
She good.
I want to go back to the jail, and I want to know, like, did they press you in there? Was it people? Listen,
Real
hear me
shit?
out. No, hear me out before you even get started, because I want you to direct this at the little kids.
Okay, go ahead.
This at home watching, the little girls is at home watching. Prison
Word.
not the spot for y'all.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Prison is not the
It's
spot
not
for
even
you.
the spot for y'all.
It's not fun. It's like, it's an environment where it's like, if you a boss for real, if you like got potential for real, if you really want to like be a free person, that environment is not for you at all.
At all.
Cause it's so like, prison is cutthroat. That's what I'm gonna fucking say. It's cutthroat. It's like 10 times worse than living in this city. You feel me? Cause you being confined and there's nobody there but you. You feel me? So it's a lot of times like I really had to snap out my shell and like really pop out like, bitch, don't play with my name like that, don't play with me like that, beating bitches up, getting kicked out of jail. I got kicked out, like literally kicked out of 3 different jails. It's bitches that probably just gonna watch that, you know me, that in jail with me, that could vouch everything, to the point where I was like getting real crazy with it. And that's not no cool way to go. It's like, it's very exhausting. You go to lock, you be confined. It's no commissary, like no nothing. It's like you already in jail, and then they strip you even more to the bare minimum. So yeah, it's not a place to be.
Do you gotta be ready to fight in there?
Yeah, it's cutthroat. You gotta be always ready to hold your own, because it's predators and preys. And if you smell like you a little bit easy to manipulate.
Even in the girl jails.
Hell yeah. If you easy to be manipulated and you look like you know, easy to take advantage of, yes they will. Yes they will.
Where are some of the jails you was at?
I was in Mercer County Correctional Facility, which is the workhouse. They kicked me out of there. They put me in Hudson County.
Okay.
And they put me in Camden County.
Okay.
Hold up. I ain't mean that.
Shout
Then
out
they
to
put
Cam.
me-
Shout out to Camden County.
Yeah, yes.
Camden ain't no funny shit,
Shout out
but
to Camden County.
nah,
No
I
funny
can't
shit.
listen.
No funny shit.
Listen, real shit, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Camden was the dirtiest jail by far when it came to intake. They had me and my young girl, her name Taylor A. Roar. My young girl, like, on some Orange is the New Black shit. But when we got out of their intake, because they had us in there, they was coming like we fought COs. That was the title that they gave us, because we was getting put out of so many jails back to back.
Yeah.
So, when they got us out of the intake, yo, when I say I met like one of my friends right now is still to this day like a trill ass female. You feel me? They had her down for racketeering, bitch, Queen Pen Charge, everything, like some real gangster getting money bitches. You feel me? I done ran across. So Camden wasn't even like all that bad. Bucks County I done been to. I done been to Muncie and Cambridge Spring. That's where I did my state time at. Muncie, Cambridge Spring.
The niggas is watching now. They want to know if you single. Niggas is
I'm
watching.
not single.
The women is watching. Everybody want to know what's going on with Pri. Is she available? Is she dating?
I'm dating. That's what I am going to say. I'm dating. I was going to say I'm not single because I guess I'm dating.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm dating. I like, you know.
Give them the socials one more time. Give them the socials where they can follow you at.
It's always with a Z. Bossed Up 2 on Instagram. Facebook is just always Bossed Up. And TikTok is always Bossed Up.
Okay, make some noise, y'all.
And I want to tell the guys too, don't let all that what I just said, don't make it feel like damn she a gangster bitch or something. Like it's not that. It's I done been through.
Coming a little aggressive.
It's like
coming a little aggressive. It's just like, all right.
I'm not a gangster bitch. I just been through some shit and got through it, and that was 6 years ago, and now I'm here. And I'm happy that, you know, I could live through that and be able to tell my story.
We happy that you was able to live through that and tell your story. And
Word.
Still looking good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you still growing up.
Word.
We be remiss if we ain't talk about it. You up here with the biggest. It's Big Moolah, it's B, baby.
Mm-hmm.
It's World Takes Podcast. Recently, it was some controversy.
Yeah.
It was a little bit of controversy. From your end, I know it was nothing major.
It wasn't. On my end, no pressure whatsoever.
It was no pressure. It
None.
was no, you know what I mean? It was, what would you classify it as?
Nothing.
Okay.
I classify it as literally nothing. And that's basically to sum it up. And I'm going to say that to like really get off the subject of it fast is like sometimes people make something out of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want my name to be the reason it's a topic, you know? Just because I'm in the mix, it's going to be a topic. Like, no.
Don't attach me to it.
Don't attach my name to no fuck shit. None.
I like that. I actually want to make some noise for that.
I'm gonna be real though, like people have their opinions about it, so I think it's better if you can just clear the air and use, you know, our platform to get your point of view of what happened in that situation.
I think honestly that the people that were involved in it was like confused.
Okay.
Because they made me confused. Because I didn't know if it was over one thing or another thing or another thing. It was like several things. And I'm like, how did we get here off of one thing? And that's just by me, you know, having a comment that I made to like one of the people that's actually like a relative, you know? And I made a comment and it just like went left field to the point where now they had just started talking about it was about hair. And I do hair. And I just look at it like you can't badmouth me when it comes to like what I perfect, because everybody is going to have their own experience when it comes to dealing with me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what you say, you can't fuck up my character. You can't fuck up no money, like nothing. I'm a hustler. I'm going to always get to some bread. Bitch, I don't care if you rocking with me or you ain't, like, you know? Like, so at the end of the day, it's like really no pressure when I say that. And I mean that. I stand on that.
What was the comment you made to and who was your cousin?
Well, my cousin, one of the girls' my cousin's name was Ebony. And she had like this upcoming podcast that's starting or whatever.
Hold on. How were y'all cousins?
Our aunts, sisters. So that's what I'm gonna say.
So
like
first
that.
cousin.
Yeah, we like second cousins.
Our aunts are sisters.
Yeah, like second cousins. So it would be like her family would be first, and
like your mother
Well,
sister.
No, it would be my grandmom. My grandmom and like her grandmom is like cousins or aunts or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But however the little chain of the family thing go, she's like a close relative. I grew up around her, so me knowing that's my cousin or that.
And it's out like North Trenton.
You say is that
where y'all grew up around each other?
West Trenton, North Trenton, you feel me? Everywhere, like, you know. So as I was saying, basically, she my cousin, she got this podcast, she was starting or whatever, and I was telling her, you know, like, you got a podcast, I'm trying to start my shit, let me pop out. She invited me first, you feel me? And I was like kind of caught up, and I actually couldn't attend at the time that she invited me. But then probably like another time after I had said something to her about it, and it was like people that was already on there, which was cool. And then the second time it was like she was still on some like, let me get back to you, but I never knew that the whole time was from, she was saying like no, because I guess the other girl who was involved, which is Kanifia, was basically like her and her was having a congregation, and it was streaming from her feeling some type of way of her saying something about me doing her kid hair like over a month ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know how all of that streamed from when she put on social media. She was actually saying, she was like, I need 3 lit girls or whatever, no relatives, like, you know, on some funny shit. And I was just like, well, you only got 20 viewers, you feel me? Bitch, at this point, y'all should invite whoever want to participate. So I'm like, yeah, you invite whoever want to participate. Baby, you know, that's how you do with a podcast. You invite people. You know, whoever want to pop out. It's not that serious. It's just a platform where people could discuss shit.
Yeah.
You know, real topics. So it's not that serious over like, if you invite me, don't invite me. I don't care. You know, just keep it on it. Like, nah, bitch, I don't want you on. Or, nah, you feel me, this and that.
Yeah.
But
so they didn't like the fact that you said they only got 20.
It went
viewers.
from that to like this whole big thing. Like they was saying I'm a hater. The girl said I'm a hater. I don't like her because of my friend.
Now who's your friend?
That's irrelevant. She know who my friend is. I'm not even gonna mention my friend on here. Let me keep her just like chill. And to be honest, she's not my friend. She's my like, you know, she family, you know, so I didn't have nothing to do with their situation.
When you say family, what do that mean? Do that mean like your girlfriend?
Nah, she means she family, exactly what it is, family.
Like Ebony, your family.
No, you can have relatives and you can have family.
Like Ebony, your family and relatives.
Well, right now we're not related. I disown cousins.
Okay. I
disown siblings. I disown anybody that I feel like is not gonna be, you know, good for my benefit.
Okay.
So as of right now, we not like nothing. It's not nothing. Literally nothing. And I hate that I even gotta like rediscuss this. You feel me? Even like.
Well, we hate to bring it up, but it's just like we want to make sure people know at home our peoples is in the good. Like, you feel me? When we come out.
So listen.
When we come out, we gonna only bring y'all the real. We only gonna bring y'all the truth and the biggest.
Right.
Nigga.
And I'm like a firm believer of like certain people name shouldn't be in my mouth.
Okay.
Cause you know you get like.
There you go.
I just like but to like sum it up, it just turned into a whole big thing over one comment, and then. She really ain't have nothing on me to really like wow out as much as she did.
Yeah.
But you know, my true game so crazy that I was chewing her up. She was saying anything.
True game crazy?
You feel me? It was crazy. It's crazy. I talk filthy. I come from a long line of bosses. So I talk filthy. That's what I do. From my grandma was a pimp. Bitch, my other one was in the church. So you know how I'm operating. My mom was a hustler. My dad was a working nigga. So, you know, just to give you a little bit of brief. Yeah. So, you know, I come from a long line. Yeah, so I talk real greasy.
Realness.
Real greasy, yeah, real. And it's, you know, that's just me. So, like I said, true game crazy. She was just really screaming anything. And it really wasn't a problem. Y'all didn't even, like, it didn't have to go that far over me saying 20 viewers. Like, is you that in your feelings?
20 viewers is nuts. 20 viewers is insane, but...
You starting somewhere. I said that, I'm like, it's a new podcast, you know, whatever. Like, invite whoever on the what it was that they was really being funny to me.
Yeah.
So they instantly felt like it was me on some shit when it was really nothing but y'all conscious eating y'all up. Because even the girl was saying on live, like me and her cousin had a conversation. She didn't learn on there, whatever, which is cool. You know, it's not that serious. It's a fucking podcast.
Let me ask you something.
Are they jealous of you? Is they jealous of you?
I don't know if they probably is now, for real. They probably didn't, the situation done turned from one thing to now they jealous and envious. But I don't think it was that at first. I think it was just them being chaotic. You know, some motherfuckers is breeded to be chaotic.
Yeah.
And they wake up with chaos and they switch the narrative from one thing to another thing on some chaos shit.
Let me ask you something. Is it a chance that they just like, all right, why bring her on my show? Like, she ain't got nothing going on. She ain't her. Is it a chance of that? Like, they feeling like that?
I mean, it would almost be impossible to look at me like I don't have nothing going on when I have everything going on. I have a story to tell. I have a craft, like a talent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fun person. I'm really that bitch. Like, you know.
I want to give you a chance to defend yourself. Because, you know, I love you. You know, I love you for a long time. You know, we came up together. But they're saying you might have posted somebody's kid on the internet.
Yes, I posted her.
It's like, whoa, is it? I know. Not my girl posting people kids on the internet.
Well, to be clear for something, I don't do shit for clout.
Make some noise.
Yeah, that's to be clear.
Make some noise.
I got my own ways. I got my own movement. I'm really a boss bitch. I don't gotta do shit for clout. It's in me, not in me. You're, so I don't gotta do nothing for clout. To sum it up, now, as I was telling you on the beginning of the podcast, when I was introducing myself, I was telling you all how y'all could book me, that I film, and I put a lot of content out there. That's how I get my clientele. So filming hair is a part of my clientele, a part of what I do is a journey, so you can see the before and after, because that's what gets me booking. That's what get my money. When people see before and then they see after, they like, damn, she immaculate.
Yeah.
Bitch, where she at? Let me book her. Where she, you know, she available. And they see that and they fuck with it, you know? So I do that. I video everybody here. I don't know why she wanted to feel special under my care, like in the sense of with me carrying that. But honey, she was not special. I know you videoed every client hair I do before and after. What the problem is, and she tried to make a big deal, is that the condition she brung her daughter hair in. You gave me all that grief and brung your mouth to me for what reason when your daughter hair wasn't even in the best state, you feel me? And me posting that was just to have backup, to let you know, like, look how much work I put in on your kid hair, and look at the outcome of your kid hair. And you want to badmouth me on social media, and it's not about hair. It was really over a comment that had nothing to do with hair. Yikes. And something that happened 30 days ago.
Yikes.
So what condition the hair came in?
It was,
yikes.
you know, they so chaotic.
Yikes. Yikes. Hey, yo.
We got hair on the World Takes podcast. We got hair on the World Takes podcast, so I know my conditions.
Yeah,
nuts.
Well, I'm gonna tell you how
I
it
got
was.
some nuts conditions.
It was like, you know,
shit.
It was in a condition where it was like you ain't take no time, you ain't put no tender loving care into that hair like you do a nigga.
It was like,
you know.
It was like,
oh word.
Yeah, it was like that, you know.
Okay, like how you like when you say like a nigga, like rub a nigga down, slurp him up, wipe him down.
That's nasty.
Yeah, that, listen, even though that's nasty, but at the same time you put into taking care of a motherfucker that you fuck with is the same thing you do with your hair and your natural body. And that's like your odor and your hygiene and all that.
Yeah.
You have to take care of yourself in order for it to, you know, come out right.
Yeah.
So with the hair thing is, she didn't put nothing, like, you know, it was nothing.
But you took care of that.
I took care of that. I did that. I slayed baby girl hair. She went to school, had probably a great day. Yes, killing
The
it.
best hair in school.
Yes, the best hair in
But
school.
we don't talk about that.
But we don't talk about that. They don't give braiders like no. They don't shoot us no bell, no kind of way. They expect us to like do your hair in an hour. They want to underpay us, and I think that's all because it's more.
I speak on behalf of they, y'all. I love my hair done within an hour time. I like to be in and out. As you can see,
Yeah, but
braids.
you getting four cornrows.
Four
Not a
cornrow
hand
chunk.
full of knotless braids.
Give me 30 minutes. I'll give me 20 minutes to 30 minutes and you're a good braider.
Right. So you want them you want 20 to 30 minutes, you want to come in there with 20 to 30 minutes of a style. So you saying I only want 4 cornrows, that makes sense. 20, 30 minutes, why not? But if you want, there's no way you want to have 20 to 30 minutes if you're trying to get your hair started with dreading.
I want to speak to the pricing. And I want to speak directly to black hairstylists. And I don't mean to put you on the hot seat, but you hear you on the world takes, you on the biggest.
Never on the hot seat, baby.
You on the biggest.
Right.
A lot of you black hairstylists, y'all charging,
Mm-hmm.
but then y'all don't want to wash and condition the hair as a part of the fee.
Right.
What's going on? I want you to talk a little
I'll
bit
talk about
this.
that, most
Speak about
definitely. When it comes to washing and drying, sometimes when water first hit people's hair, the texture of it change instantly. Okay, so it's a lot of braiders would say, "Listen, I would rather not do the wash and dry service because you don't really know what you're walking into. You could be thinking that you're about to be washing and blow drying a person hair, and it's just gonna be that a wash and a blow dry, but then now you gotta detangle it. So now I'm done push your time back from washing and drying real quick, 20 minutes, to like now you detangling the motherfucking hair for 2 hours."
Yeah.
And blow drying it, and then you got a 6 hour style on top of detangling it, washing it, and then blow drying it. Come ready. It cut the time. That way you don't gotta be complaining. You won't have to be like it's already intense. Style is intense on the person that's doing it, and it's intense on the person that's sitting because it all takes time. Braiders and braiding is the most underrated style like ever. Craft period, because the money don't add up and then the time. But I guarantee you, if it was a white craft that was perfected, it would start probably like at $1,000.
Where do you go to get ready? Where do you go when they're telling you, "Hey, come ready, come with your shit, wash, detangle, condition, moisturize"? Where do you go for that?
What do you mean?
I mean,
like if I was to say,
exactly.
like you
I
saying,
mean,
recommend
exactly.
you.
If that's not your skill
Wait,
set.
hold on. Okay, so you saying basically if I'm just straight a braider and I don't wash, blow dry, because it's people that really, I don't know, as crazy as it sounds, people that really don't know how to wash and blow
No,
dry.
I'm just a consumer. I really don't know how to wash.
I'm on this end where I get my shit braided.
Right. So, okay, some stylists might recommend you to go to the Dominicans. For them to wash and blow dry your hair, they starting at like $45.
Yeah.
And that's just a wash and dry, no style, you know?
Yeah,
Wash, dry,
but
sing
to
on
get
your
your
way.
shit right.
Right. And then you come, you get your hair braided, but then you have some braiders that might shoot you some bell, like, all right, let me see the texture of your hair. Come to me. Let me see the texture of your hair. All right, I can rock with that. I'll wash you up, blow dry you, braid you on, sing on your way. You an easy client. Okay?
And how much is that?
It could run anywhere from 50 to 65 to 100. It depends what we dealing with.
For the wash and the blow dry.
It depends. Your length of your hair. It depends on like how your texture of your hair is, because some people don't have an easy set of hair.
Okay.
So it's more. It just depends. That's why people listen. When I was going to get my hair cut and colored and stuff like that, like in Philly, they do a constellation on your hair. They want you to come in and see hair, and they turn you down. If they can't fuck with it, it's like, oh no. Or if it look like there's a possibility that your hair gonna come out, they not gonna fuck with it. You know?
Yeah.
They check it out first. Even when you go to like the Africans, get your hair braided, you come in there like, how much is this? They check your hair out and then they sit you down, tell you your price. You know? So it's just all in your hair. Some people have thin hair, some people have thick hair, some people have edges, some have none in the back, some hair be tangled, some people got dandruff caked up, some people just like, you know, tender headed. It's a lot that you have to deal with when you're a stylist, you know? Just to make somebody look the fuck good, for them to turn around and complain.
That's fair enough for me. It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I'm one of them ones that get denied, possibly.
Why your hair nap up when it get wet?
My shit get like look like little small mini fro type shit.
Wow.
Yeah, my shit, the coils in my shit come all the way back.
It get
like,
real. Right. Yeah, and then when it's real like that, imagine that you feel like the texture is already brittle on your head. Imagine that shit on your hands when it's braiding, and I'm trying to struggle to, you feel me?
They
Get
say
that
that's
shit.
the God texture though.
Yeah,
I don't know
definitely
who
the God
texture it is,
They say that's the God
but
texture.
I just know that shit is texture. Okay, to the point where it's like, yo,
I'm gonna just keep it real. They
for?
call that the God texture.
That is what it is.
You feel me? It's one other texture that they call that, and that's my texture. You already know what time it is. It's your boy Big Rock. Got your boy B
Got two of
Baby.
the best textures.
We got Capri in the
biggest.
building. Make some noise.
Always boss back.
Y'all know what time it is.
Yeah.
It's the weekend.
AKA Danger, y'all probably know that name
Yeah,
too
yeah,
off of
yeah.
Baddies East, but you know.
Talk to us about Baddies East. Talk to us about Baddies East and what that experience was like for you.
Well, Baddies East was crazy, yo.
Before you get started, did you have to fight anybody? Did anybody punch you in your face?
No.
Okay.
I think I just got that look
Anybody
like,
spit on
bitch,
you?
don't play with me, no.
Threw a drink on you?
Nothing. Only nothing. I didn't. It was like I skated through that bitch like I was supposed to be there.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
it
was that type of situation for me. I ain't had to like go through none of that shit. And even when I watched the like auditions aired and shit, the shit that people was going through and like the batches of like girls, I was like, damn, I ain't go through none of that shit. Like, that's crazy. They was fighting for their life to be out there, you feel me? And all reality, the shit was rigged. They only picked like celebrity girls already for like the show. It was more so like for promotion for Zeus. You know how that shit go. But I definitely had a time. I met the co-owner of Zeus Network. Like, he the one walked me in there. I was up there with Mariah Lynn. I fucked with different girls that was like right there in the area. So it was like a time. It was definitely like a time.
One thing about it, what was your favorite moment about that Baddies East? What was your favorite moment? My favorite moment of Baddies East is when I got fed up. And I was like, bitch, I made it this far. I'm like, I'm tired of waiting. I'm hungry as fuck. I'm like, bitch, I'm ready to go. And when I said fuck it, and I just took my chances and went to the bar because they had everything blocked off, it was like more of an opportunity opened up for me because I ran into the co-owner of Zeus Network. And she walked me in. I got food, drunk, like, you know, all that. So that was like the best moment of it.
Where was it? Where was the
It was in Maryland. Yeah, it was
what part
in
of Maryland?
Matter of fact, it was in Virginia. I'm sorry.
And they had like people from all over, like
it was in
coming over
Virginia.
there trying to audition for.
It was people flying out, everything. It was like a big thing, you know.
Yeah.
It was a real big thing, and I didn't even really like. I wasn't on it like that. My little cousin actually was the one that was like, "Free, you know, Baddies auditioning. You should try out." And I'm like, "You think I should?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna do it. I got it."
Yeah.
And she was like, let's see. And then I had, signed up or whatever. They shot me to Addie and I went. And it was a fucking time.
That was one of the funnest times of your life?
It was a fun time in my life.
Okay.
It was definitely a fun time in my life.
Alright, what was the funnest time in your life? Are we talking about it?
I never had like one of them, wow, this is like a dream come true moment in my life. I never have that. I just have like regular fun shit. Not regular because I don't do nothing regular for real, but it's just like, all right, this fun.
Okay.
Like that, like damn, I'm having fun. Like this is what it is, but never like, oh my God, like that.
Yeah.
So I ain't had one of them yet.
Not yet. At least not yet.
Not yet.
But it's coming.
It's coming.
Alright. Hey Mo, any current events you want to talk about?
I don't really got nothing. Y'all ain't hear the Drake album, right?
Yeah, I was listening to little bits of it. I like to listen to Drake sometimes when I'm braiding hair. Put me in the mood to like just zone out so I could just get it done. But yeah, I like Drake. He the type that you would definitely ride to.
Okay.
You heard the
Smoking
new Drake
the
album,
weed.
Big?
You know I did.
How you feel about it?
I feel like it's a zone. It's a lot of music. I can't give a full review until I need at least a week on that. It's like a lot of songs.
Alright, I'm gonna give a full review right now. Drake for all the dogs. I'm here. It's your boy, Big Moolah. I'm here to stamp it as a classic. You know, the boy done did it again. I don't know. This might be his 4th album in 2 years. They've been coming crazy. I can't really keep up. Her Laws, Certified Lover Boy. You know, honestly, never mind. I can't really keep up with all the releases, but they've been coming crazy and they all fit together.
Yeah.
It's one thing about it. It's like this nigga dropped 4 albums in 2 years, right? Honestly, never mind. Certified Lover Boy, Her Loss for All the Dogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you take the rap albums from all of them and put them on a playlist, and then when you
The
take
rap songs, you mean?
the rap songs,
Mm-hmm.
put them on a playlist, and then take the R&B songs from all of them and put them on a playlist.
What about the dance songs, the club?
I put them on the R&B album.
Okay.
You get 2 complete albums.
Mm-hmm.
It is just like incredible. This guy is a genius. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. This guy making music, this guy is fast Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Well, can I say something to
You
that?
can say whatever you
He's
want.
just like a prime example of is being in you and not on you.
Okay.
So when like you have a natural gift, like no matter what come your way, that shit gonna work. That's what I was saying in regards to somebody bad mouthing me on the internet about a gift that I have.
We don't give a
It's
fuck.
gonna work,
We don't
baby.
give a fuck
You
about
can
that.
tell a million motherfuckers and they
It's like,
what you gonna do is you gonna draw them people to me, and they gonna want to know what they gonna want to
what she
experience
got going on? What
themselves.
she
You
got
know.
going on? Cause she popping.
So like that's the same thing. Like Drake, he's like the definition of pure talent. You know, when you have talent, people is gonna fuck with it.
Yeah.
It's pure. It's like pure. You know, pure.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with this, especially if it's somebody that
Ooh.
That's how it go. It's in you, not on you. Everybody don't got that shit.
Give us your sports team before we get out of here. Give us your sports team. What's your sports team?
I don't have no sport team. I don't even be watching. Only sports I used to watch was when my son was playing football for like, regular.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I don't know. I don't be watching no sport. I barely watch TV.
Okay.
You want to talk after dark question for her?
Give me one if you got one.
I keep questions like that.
Okay, give me one.
All right, we're gonna transition current events to after dark. In news lately, there's been rumors going around that there's a lot of infidelity in relationships, celebrity relationships. We can start with Pat Poose and Remy Ma.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar? You heard about the rumors about the idea about Remy Ma cheating on Pat Poose?
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna just personalize it. In a situation with you, right? You're dealing with a guy or whatever, and rumors start going around that you sleeping with somebody. Maybe you doing his hair a little too nice. His shit coming back crazy. His shit coming back crazy. Like when your hands in his hair, you getting busy.
So go ahead.
How do you want your significant other to react in a situation with rumors going around that you getting your head knocked off by the next man?
I mean, shit be possible to happen because
Don't worry
it's
about
called
that.
it's called like temptation.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we be facing temptation where it's like a motherfucker could get you in like a private setting and then your guard down and then shit can happen.
So how do you want your man to react in a situation like that? Is rumors going around talking about you might been tempted? You might have got your head knocked off by the next man. How should your man react in that situation?
I feel like he should be reacting to like listen, my loyalty with you, not for them. So if you tell me one thing, I'm gonna respect that until I see otherwise, until you show me otherwise.
Okay.
So if everybody is screaming at you, cheating, if I don't see it, I ain't gonna believe it. Now when I see it, you already know.
One thing we know is that the internet is basically undefeated.
Word.
You know what I mean? So, as even what you're going through right now, where you experience your internet little bullshit, right?
Right.
So you know how it can get. So when the internet going nuts on you,
That's when you gotta be strong.
how is your man supposed to handle that situation? How is your man supposed?
Like
the
I
man
just
that's
said,
for you.
I'm rocking with you, my loyalty with you. I'm gonna believe how you feel me
Do
until
he-
you show me otherwise.
Do he speak up on social media, or he just like be silent?
I mean, it could go. It depends who you dealing with. Cause some niggas don't like to like play that social media shit too much. They look at it as fake. You know, like, oh, there ain't no real nigga shit or yada yada yada, whatever.
I'm talking about the nigga who's on social media with you.
I mean, I would rather you address it to the public on some like, look, my bitch ain't doing what y'all think, or, you know, keep her name out your mouth, or, you know, let me deal with this shit at home, and then deal with my peoples outside of that. You know, just to keep the shit, like, at a minimum, because people get so crazy where they start making up their own stories. They start bashing.
Do
Maybe
you
come to
address it
investment.
though? If people saying like you getting your head knocked off by Moolah, you've been doing Moolah here crazy, that relationship too tight.
I think
Moolah
that's
got
the
it.
female job to address it, yeah. Cause it's more, getting more catty.
Address it and
Like
say
addressing
what?
shit.
Address it and say what though?
Like,
I ain't getting boom.
I would basically listen. If it was me and the rumor was on me and they was like, listen, such and such stepping outside of the relationship and
You.
this is what happening, yeah. I'd be like, first of all, bitch, mind your business. Why is y'all so invested on what I'm doing with me and my nigga?
Is you stepping out though?
It depends who I'm dealing with. Cause you know some niggas that make you cheat.
Some niggas you gotta cheat on.
You gotta
right?
What
cheat
type
on
of stuff
them.
are these?
You have to.
Okay.
Cause that's like, they be cheating.
Yeah.
There's some kind of niggas that you gotta cheat on. You gotta get down and nasty with them, right?
Yeah, you have to cheat on
And
them.
how is you cheating on them? Is you sucking dick?
Is you getting trains ran on you?
No, I don't do all that spicy shit.
You
I
don't
mean,
get too spicy, but you gonna suck some
yeah.
dick though.
I'm saying, listen, real shit. I'm not like this. Like, I'm not one of them people that's just get like, oh, this is what I want to do. I want to suck dick regularly. Like, no, I don't get. No, I gotta be really like in the mood for that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's like me.
Yeah.
I got good pussy. You feel me? So my shit, I be
Make some noise for
good.
that, Mo. Make some noise.
Like, so you know, I be like. I don't gotta go too hard on, you know, sucking dick. You feel me? It's like some niggas don't eat coochie. They got immaculate dick. You feel me? To the point where, bitch, they knocking dust off that coochie and you done forgot that you ain't even getting no head.
You want to talk about that?
I mean, you know.
You ever got the dust knocked off that pussy? You forgot that you ain't even get no head?
I mean, stuff like that I try to stay away from because niggas like that have you too loopy. And don't be the cheaters. Don't be the cheaters. They be real experienced, you feel me? To the point where they know how to get you like that, you feel me? Not the Dutch on this shit now, you out this bitch like, you know?
I got this story, this girl telling me how, I don't know why she felt comfortable to tell me that. It kind of pissed me off on the low, but fuck it. It got out there. But she was saying how she got her head knocked off and like she cried. It was so good. Like I cried. Like
I mean, some
and, have you ever cried off of like somebody fuck you so good that you cried?
yeah, fuck
wanna
you so
shot
good,
his
make
mouth?
you wanna cry.
You gotta
No.
look at the cappers. You gotta.
No.
I wanna be 1,000% honest with both of y'all right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You cried because it was painful, or you cried for some other reason?
When you really like emotionally connected to a person that you like really having intercourse with, it'd be a different feeling. You feel me?
That's
You
the
might
cat
just be
reason.
Was it like missionary crying or was it doggy style crying?
I don't know.
I know you wasn't
I
riding.
probably could have been bodied and that dick was just biting like good. You feel me?
Yeah, his anal game was
You
crazy.
feel me? Like, nah, I don't do it. I don't fucking the ass. That shit is way painful.
Okay, tried it.
That's some pain. Like, I don't even know why you trying to fuck back there. Like, what you doing? That's too spicy.
All that good pussy.
Baby, you don't even gotta go to that hole. Okay.
How do a girl know when they got good pussy though?
They hear it, and then when your shit is
Like,
good, you hear that macaroni sound.
Yeah, that's make some noise for that. That's an easy clue. I thought you was.
And then when you had that macaroni sound, you feel me? You know how your niggas be acting. You know what? Bitches with good pussy, man. Shout out to bitches with the good pussy, but you know how niggas be acting when they get that glurp. You know how that shit go?
How they act?
Crazy. Some of them treat you real, like, extra
Put
good.
it out,
But some niggas don't
out.
even know what's good cooch though.
They be knowing.
Nah, some niggas just like every nigga just don't have access to
To glurp.
To glurp.
on
Shout out glurp
You heard
gang,
me?
man. Shout out glurp gang. Word is life.
So,
Where my shit at?
Glurp.
Glurp
you know
gang.
how that shit go? You
know how that shit go.
When you spicy, you know?
You consider yourself spicy?
Yeah, I got a spice to me.
Is it anybody spicier right now? Shout them out. Shout out the ones that we gotta be on the lookout for. The ones that was like you, maybe 6, 7.
You're a hairdresser. Who the
Yeah.
baddest in the town right now?
Who the ones we got?
What, Brayton?
No, just the
just
baddest
look-wise.
girls in the town.
Not gonna lie, I don't know, because I don't let bitches do my hair. I got a sister, her name is Vicky Spears. She's the only one that really fuck with my
Who
hair.
the baddest looking in the town? The baddest girls in the town right now.
Me. I'm not, I give myself the credit. When I look on social media, I stare at myself too, like, bitch, I'm like famous. I be like, damn, you feel me? I be on my body
Can
bad.
you get a spin? Can you get a spin?
Let's get a little talk.
I mean,
Give us a little
just chill
talk.
on me for a second. Y'all see, like, we from the town. You already know how I'm giving it up. Just
Yeah.
like you come on now. You know how I'm giving it up.
I
Like,
know
what's
how
up?
you give it up,
Oh, well,
but
you know I'm
everybody
giving
who
it up
watching
too,
don't
right?
necessarily know how you giving
All
it
right,
up.
well, then they just, my Instagram is always bossed up too.
Mhm.
Check me out
The
there.
number 2?
Number 2.
Alright, y'all, listen. You already know what time it is. It's your boy, Big Moolah. We got your girl, Pre. We got my guy.
This be Baby 1 2 of the World Takes podcast.
We up out of here for the night, man. It's been real, but we got a pill. We see y'all next week. We're gonna have Pre back up here on another episode. Soon come. Y'all already know. Y'all been requesting her. We finally got her up here for y'all. I hope all the stories is put to rest now. Y'all heard it straight from the horse's mouth. It's like put all that other.
Do you feel
goofy
like you
shit-
cleared the air? You got your points across?
Honestly, I cleared the air when I had made a live and I
But
explained.
the live is no longer there.
The live
It's no
not
longer there
The
due
live
to the
down.
fact I'm like,
The
I don't
live
need
down.
that.
Did they make you delete that?
No, I deleted it for myself. I left it up there for
Because
3
a lot
days.
of
I'm
times
like,
they be calling
it's
up like,
pointless.
yo, you better take that down.
Yeah, or it's
like,
it's on site.
no, listen. I've been in Trenton my whole entire life. I don't think it was a bitch that ever said it was on site. I'm
Yeah.
like, not only can I hold my own, like I said, there's a lot of people that fuck with me and love me. Nobody is gonna hurt me out here.
Nobody
you feel me?
ever
Without
said it
it
was
being
on site.
consequences, repercussions. You feel me? Like,
nobody ever said it was on site, but did anybody
No.
ever say take that post down? Take that post
no,
down.
I took it down for real. I took it down myself due to the fact of the matter. I'm like, bitch, this page is about me.
Yeah.
Like you see how I look at myself when you just ask me who to this,
Yes.
who to that.
Yes.
Like I really, I'm big on myself. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't need this shit on my page and it don't represent like
What
nothing.
you about?
And that's what
Nothing.
we wanted to let be known. We the biggest, you the biggest.
Word,
We ain't never need them for nothing.
none of motherfucking thing. Put that in my will.
Hey, Trenton makes the world takes. This is the World Takes podcast. It's your boy, Big fucking Moolah. That's your boy.
This be Baby 1 2 of the World Takes podcast, y'all.
And tonight, we got our special guest, Capri, the beautiful, the lovely, the sexy. Tell them who you is, tell them where you, tell them all that.
Again, my name is Capri, always bossed up on the gram, on TikTok and Facebook. So yeah, if you want to find me, holler at me there, follow me there, get my followers up. So you can just check me out, see how I'm coming. I'm fire too,
And you want them braids? Holler
Braids,
at my girl.
fire. Everything about me, fire.
Hey, and her price is in line.
Shit is in line.
What you want, 2 French braids? It ain't $100. Nah, it ain't $100. 2 French braids, how much is 2 French braids?
I mean, if you trying to if it's a guy and they just want 2 French braids, to be honest with you, for real, 2 French braids in a wash, I'm probably like $50.
You do the French braids stuff? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so it's not.
You OG status with that. You do the French braids?
Yeah, I feel like it's affordable.
New Drake out right now. Go stream it for all the dogs. And this one for all the dogs. 2 Frenchies and a wash, nigga. $50, man. Hit my girl up, man. You already know what time it is.
Hold on. Being though he hyping it up real bad. Let me make one thing clear. He said 2 French braids in a wash, not a whole style, which meaning consists of a lot of cornrows, like into the style. So you heard what he said, 2. One of the dogs.
2 Frenchies in a wash, man.
That's
Y'all know how we give it up.
Come holler at me.
We ain't need 5'6" since the 90s, nigga. It's 2023, nigga. Give me 2 and put me on my way, man.
Send them
You already know World Takes merch available now. We got the pins, we got the shirts, we got everything, man. Hit us in the DM, front door service. You ain't even got to drive, nigga. We got the baddies with us. They still with us. B-Baby still with me. We still the biggest, man. Make some fucking noise, man. We up out of here.
Wait, can I say one thing before I leave? This is the last thing before I leave. I just wanted to say, shout out to both of y'all. Y'all really doing your big one. I respect that y'all, taking the time out to really do this shit, because I'm gonna start my podcast, and I thank y'all for seeing y'all work with me. And the last thing is, thanks for the invite. Thanks for really, really fucking with me, inviting a boss ass badass bitch. See y'all.
Hell yeah.
You know we had to have
when
a boss
you come
up
back,
here.
I'd love to understand what's a boss bitch. I would love to break down that, but
You know we had to have a boss up here, though.
All purpose, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say, a motherfucker that's all purpose, that's the boss. Because guess what? A motherfucker that's all purpose, they gonna feed you. They gonna guarantee you gonna eat. You feel me? It's gonna guarantee it's gonna be some shit playing out, fucking with that person. So, all purpose for me.
When you real Northy, though, you gotta be real bossy.
I think when you from Trenton, period, you just gotta be bossy. That shit, a lot of the times, it just come with how we bred.
It get different when you Northy, though.
No, it don't.
It
It's
do.
just from Trenton.
It
It's
do.
just from
It
Trenton.
do. I ain't about to listen. We ain't about to go back and forth. It do. When you real Northy, it gets spicy, nigga.
Yeah, shout out to every section in the town.
But shout out to everybody in the
Every
city.
section
What
in
is
the city.
down bottom?
North, east, west, south,
Oh yeah.
all that
Let me.
shit.
What that book
You feel
at?
me?
Shout out to Righteous. Righteous came out with the book, Trapped. Y'all find the book on Amazon. Trapped by Righteous, aka Lily. He originally from West Trenton, grew up out north. You know what I mean, or did his thing out north. But he from Trenton. He got them stories. A lot of people, uncles, aunts, OGs, brothers. He mentioned their names in there. It's a good quality book, easy read. Got great illustrations. You want to see photos? Check it out. Check it out.
Did you read it already?
I read it. It's
Yeah,
a
how
great
was
book.
it coming?
Great book. You can read it. You can read it in
Let
one
me take it
sitting.
and check it out.
You want to check it out? Check it
Yeah,
out.
take it and check it out.
Check it out. We want to review though. We want to review. It got illustrations. You want to see people in there that you know. But check out Trap. Let me see this real quick. Trapped by Righteous. Trapped by Righteous. It's on Amazon, y'all. Look for this cover right here. Order it. Support our boy. He in the building. He fighting he on trial. He fighting a case right now, and he got this book to help generate income without asking people to,
give him money or anything like that. He created a good piece of work for us, y'all. And I'm looking forward to actually a movie or a video or a couple of videos, a story, a series, something to come out of that, because it's a great story.
Pretty,
Yeah.
before we get out of here, you got anybody you want to shout out?
Shout out to, everybody that I fuck with, my kids, my sister, my cousin, the family. Shout out to me and shout out to y'all. Like,
Okay.
definitely.
You
Shout out.
dropping any names or you?
No, I'm just,
Alright.
They
You
know who they
got
are.
anybody you want to shout out?
I do want to shout somebody out. I want to shout out dude, he like family to us, Dio. You know what I mean? Dio got the show called Loose Ends. It's on YouTube. Fire series. The pilot out on YouTube right now. Shit fire. I want y'all to go check that out, man. You know what? We supporting everything in the town. Next week they got the cancer walk. What's that? On Saturday, right? At 2 o'clock?
Capitol, from the state capitol to East State Street, starting at 2 p.m. The Cancer Walk.
Yeah.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Let's get it.
Yeah.